What's up, guys? Little Wolf from XS. This is take 2. Wolf was outside whining, and I couldn't help myself. I had to go let him in. So now he's in here. Hey, say hey. They hadn't seen you in forever. Look at him. Look at him. He's still the same size. Come on. Get up here. Where are you going? Where are you going? What is that? What is that? What is that? Playing patty cake. Okay, this video was requested by David Clarkson. He wanted to see British Special Forces, Special Air Service, or Special Boat Service. Either one. So I looked up British Special Air Service and U.S. Marines and Firefight. Funker 530 is who this is from. That's Funker 530 if you want to see this video without me running my mouth. I started watching Funker 530 when he had maybe 1,000 subscribers, because he has the best uploads of actual firefights in combat out of anybody I've ever seen. His name's everywhere now. Now he's got I subscribed to him when he had 1,000 followers, and now he's got 1 million followers or whatever, subscribers. But anyways, if you want to get your name on this board, all you got to do is subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you want me to watch, react to, or whatever, and I'll do it. I'll put you on the list, and you'll go in the playoffs, and eventually you'll end up on the board. Let's go ahead and get this started. Wolf, what are you doing, homie? Here, come on. Get up here. Sit. Stay. Bark. 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 Yeah. Got a firefight going on, buddy.
Hey, 250? 250?
Can't hear it. I'm going to go ahead and guess that guy's American, so he's a Marine.
That way, over the compound. Second compound on the right.
I'm going to guess that guy's SAS because of the accent. I've got a funny story about SAS after this. The funny thing about these combat videos is a lot of people don't like them because you don't know what they're shooting at. But the thing is, one guy might see, I've never been in combat, so I don't really know, but I'm saying one guy might see something off in the distance and be like, hey, there's something there, and start shooting at it, and then everybody starts shooting at it. So really not everybody knows what they're shooting at, but they're just following orders. Like, hey, shoot in that direction. All right. Brrr. I'm guessing this is in Afghanistan because it says 2011 with the Taliban.
Right there.
They are lighting whatever it is they're shooting at. You can't really see it, but they are tearing it up, dude. From all the war footage and everything I've heard about it, it seems like the Taliban will pop some shots and then leave. And the Marines will stay there and they'll destroy that area. The Special Forces, all that. They'll stay there and destroy that area till they are sure there's no one there anymore. And then they'll hunt them down somewhere down the road. We have, the British and the Americans have such a superior military to the Taliban that we can sit there and waste all these shots, grenades, bullets, air superiority, everything. We can sit there and waste it on maybe 3 guys, and that's fine. I'm not complaining about that. I'm saying you do what you got to do to get the job done. The Taliban, they can't afford any of this. All they can do is pop a couple shots, maybe launch a rocket, or try and blow something up, and then they got to get out, dude. We just devastate them. The British and the Americans, the Canadians, there's so many forces involved in the war on terrorism. We devastate them. If they kill one of our troops, they pretty much got lucky. If we killed one of theirs, it's because if we know where they're at, we will turn that place into a parking lot. And it's pretty much what they're doing right now. Just launch and shot. I like the fist bump. Give me a fist bump. Shake, shake, shake. Woo! Oh, I turned it into a fist bump. I watched this twice because it was so amazing. That's cool he does top comment. I'm not that disciplined in my YouTube and editing that I could do top comment. The best thing I could do is actually write you on a board and then react to your video. That's the best I can do. I'm sorry. I get fussed at because I don't have any info, like in my little drop down. No info. I want to give you everything I got right here on the mic. But if you want to see this video, go to Funker530. Subscribe to him. I'm subscribed to him, and he's really awesome. Like his if you're into that kind of thing, combat footage, a lot of it's really confusing. But I mean, in that how war's been described to us and all that. So the funny story, I am an aircraft mechanic. I told you I was going to tell you a funny story about the SAS. I'm an aircraft mechanic. I've never been in combat. I don't know what combat is. Like actual war combat. I have no clue what it's like, what it is. And I don't care. I like airplanes. I signed up to go into the United States Air Force to work on airplanes because that's what I'm into. I'm not into I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not into killing people and blowing stuff up. I'm into working on airplanes. I love seeing airplanes fly. I like seeing airplanes, which I've never seen it. I've never seen an airplane drop a bomb or anything, but I have assisted in an aircraft doing that. We all have. Everybody in the Air Force has. But I like seeing airplanes fly. I like working on airplanes. I like knowing about information about airplanes. But the funny story I have to tell, so I was in England this past little trip I went on, and we had to put an aircraft into a hangar because we were going to jack the aircraft and do some maintenance on it. So jacking it, you jack it like you would jack a car. We'd put it in the air and we'd work on it. Well, when we got in there, there's all these guns and packs and all kind of stuff. One of the guys said, this is Navy SEAL stuff, because he saw some patches that had Navy SEAL insignia on it. And I was like, all right, I mean, that's cool, whatever. And so we started working on this aircraft in this hangar that had all this Navy SEAL equipment and crap like that. And we were about to jack the aircraft. It's very dangerous. People need to be out of the area when you're jacking aircraft. It's very dangerous jacking an aircraft. Because if you knock one of the jacks out, the aircraft's going to fall over and it's probably going to kill people. More than likely it'll kill people. So you have to be very careful. Well, when we started jacking the aircraft, we were about ready to jack the aircraft. The Navy SEALs started running and sliding under the front of the aircraft just to get to the other side. I had no clue. I still have no clue what they were doing. I'm sure they were just training. They were getting all the gear together. The base I was at in England's a forward deployed base. Like you come there and you train or whatever, and then you go out to the Middle East. So I'm sure they were getting ready for that. I had no clue what they were doing. And so they're sliding up under the plane and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I don't care, because they're not in my chain of command, so there's nothing I can do about it. I really don't care. I'm going to keep jacking this aircraft. And there was SAS guys there as well. I'm assuming they are because there's Navy SEALs there. And then when I walked through some of them, I'm like, oh, excuse me. Hey, what are you doing? Wolf wants to be in the SAS. You want to be in the SAS? You want to be British? What are you doing? So walking through them, some of them are like, yeah, right, sorry, mate. So I'm like, okay, that's got to be SAS. There's no reason why British military would be hanging out with SEALs if they're not, the Special Air Service. What are you doing? What is this? What is he doing? You weren't there. You don't know, man. You don't know. But it was just funny. We had to ask these guys. We had to ask the SAS guys, and what I'm assuming was the SAS guys. They were British Special Forces. We had to ask them and the SEALs to stop playing around the aircraft. And I just think that was hilarious. I'm like, we have to ask these guys to stop playing around the aircraft because it's dangerous. And they're probably thinking dude, I've been shot at. Stuff is blown up around me. Dangerous. Get out of my face. But they were real cool. Once we were like, hey, quit playing around the aircraft, they're like, no, sorry, we didn't know what you were doing. Sorry about that. And they wandered off, did their own thing. But I just thought that was hilarious. Like, we're trying to work on an aircraft, and Navy SEALs and stuff are throwing stuff around. SAS are running around crazy. You know, I mean, I guess that's how they are. I have no clue. I don't really know anybody who's in the SEALs or SAS. But that's my funny story. It was really long, and Wolf, I guess, tried to get involved. I don't know. He's right here. He gets crazy when I do my videos live. Anyways, if you want to get on the board, all you got to do is subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you want to see. I'll put you in the playoffs, all that good stuff. Remember, go to Funker530. Subscribe to him. His videos are really cool if you're into military stuff. Anyways, check me out SoundCloud, Instagram, Twitter, and like always, check me out on the streets.